Bum 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 bum.
Ladies and gentlemen, KocoSports.com proudly presents Wrestle AM. It's half wrestling show, half morning show, pretty much all BS. And of course, you got the Coco crew here holding it down live. Yours truly, sexiest man on all of Internet Wrestling Radio. Boom, boom, here, second room, live from Richmond, Virginia, in the US of A, where God pays attention. Happy birthday, America. And of course, join me there way across the pond in Tokyo, Japan, because he didn't have the day off because he's not an American, or he's not, at least not in America anymore, where it's a fucking national holiday today. Talking about sexy Yama Handsome himself, Dave Coco. What's up?
Hey, what's up? First off, listen, happy Independence Day. Happy birthday, America. Listen, I did go to work. I live in Japan. I work for an international school. But here's the thing. Ronald Booth said happy 4th. Andy Papp said the same thing. All right. But even though I live in Japan, went to international school, I had a bunch of non-Americans chanting USA.
There you
I
go.
played real American. And,
Yes.
and not so fast, my fellow friends. I work with a European, from a gentleman from England. I gave him tea. I gave him tea all day long and smacked it out of his hand. I was like, independence. So yeah, I did my part. And I bought, because here they call corn dogs American dogs. It's just what they call them in Japan. I bought everyone that stayed late a corn dog. I mean, aka an American dog.
There you go.
So that's how we celebrate it. USA, USA, USA.
You know what you should have done? I had this idea for like Japan, but like over here in the United States, they got these little hibachi grills, where the chef, you order your stuff, he brings out all the food and stuff, and he cooks it right there in front of you, puts on this big show.
Yeah.
What if we did something like American, but over like in Japan? Like it would be like me on like a big old hibachi grill, and they'd be sitting around in like lawn chairs drinking beer, and I'd be sitting there flipping, stuff, and be like, "What do you want, a hamburger or a hot dog?" All right, here you go, and just hand it over to. That's what you should have done. You should do that for the Japanese kids. Just grill out.
Well, I would definitely want to get a couple of my American friends that live over here. I want to do like one legit July 4th weekend with the kids. Like just get a bunch of American friends, USA flags, have this little sparklers, a couple fireworks, go down to the river, have a barbecue. That's my goal one of these years. It's just that school and work takes priority in everything here in Japan. So I have to wait till July 4th.
It's a good grill if it's got a trailer hitch attached to it and you have to tow it behind your truck. That's when that's a good grill.
So happy 4th. Happy birthday, America. Maybe I'll be coming back soon. I don't know when. But I'm thinking about going for WrestleMania. I just hate WWE. Because WWE's in Tampa. I mean, WrestleMania's in Tampa, so I'm thinking about going.
You should take all that money that you would spend to go to WrestleMania and give that money to me so I could buy a plane ticket, and fly over to Japan and go with you to Wrestle Kingdom.
Nice. Is Dave wearing a Bullet Club shirt? No, you're wrong. I am wearing a Pac-Man shirt, okay? The Bullet Club is just there. I used to like the Bullet Club until all you damn foreigners ruined it for us. No, yeah, I made it live. Holy shit. Welcome, OMT. Appreciate it. This is really Wrestle AM on the America coast. Just whatever. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, I have a Bullet Club shirt, but it's mostly because of Pac-Man. And I used to love Bullet Club back when it was fucking for real. Now, come on, look at it. It's embarrassing itself. Look who the fucking leader is. But yeah, I got a lot of New Japan shirts. Maybe I'll start wearing more. So there you go. Yeah, Bullet Club. All right, so 4th of July. Glad you could be here with us. Booms, should we break down the news?
Yeah, let's break down the news here. Now, we're going to start off on a little bit of a downer note. It kind of came out late last night, early this morning, that Mexican Lucha Libre legend Pedro Aguayo, he passed away at the age of 73. Just real quick, we're going to run down his career. He was one of the top heels that they had. He was with the UWA, with EMLL, Empresa Mexicana de Lucha Libre. He was with the World Wrestling Association. He was one of the people who helped found AAA back in 1992. He even had did some work briefly with the WWF. Him and Gran Hamada were the only Intercontinental Tag Team Champions, and that went by. Those tag team titles went bye bye after WWF ended their association with UWF Japan. He was a 7-time then WWF lightweight champion. They weren't recognized because they didn't really bring that in until like we're talking Michinoku back in '97. That's a side point there. He retired right around 2000. He was inducted in the AAA Hall of Fame in 2012. And of course, his name may sound familiar because he is the father of Pedro Aguayo Jr., who passed away a few years ago with that freak accident in the wrestling ring in that tag match with Rey Mysterio and the Crash promotion. So certainly just want our thoughts and prayers are certainly with this family right now. A lot of respect to him for everything that he did. I know that me and Dave really weren't completely familiar with his career because, just different time. Just a different time period. He was like, I want to say really big, like what, during the 70s, maybe early 80s.
Yeah.
But is deserving of respect nonetheless.
Yeah, and it just, I don't know, man. It's like now now I'm getting back into pro wrestling. I'm not as familiar with it as I was back in the day, but it just shows you how big the wrestling world is. And back in the day, this is magazine stuff. This was, yeah, nowadays with the internet, I don't know. Sometimes it just amazes me. Some things about pro wrestling, YouTube, and all that. You can have someone that's super famous and you can follow it 24/7 and still not know everyone. This was before my time, and he did amazing things, and I wish I knew more about him. So nothing but respect. So
Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. Okay, moving on to the next item on the agenda here. Of course, this past Monday and Tuesday were the first of the new era with executive directors Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff in charge. Now, as we reported last week, the reports are that the fans really weren't gonna see any big changes immediately. It was going to gradually be phased in, and we wouldn't be after this next pay-per-view until we really start to see it. But there's some people like Lance Storm, Taz, that says, we kind of noticed that, this Raw kind of had Heyman's fingerprints on it. Namely they're like talking about pushing Ricochet. We saw a glimpse of Street Profits. So little bitty things like that. And there are also reports that Eric Bischoff wasn't even at SmackDown on Tuesday, but that's not what I wanted to talk about, Dave. There's this little report here and granted, comes from the dirt sheet, so please take it for what it's worth, that WWE is going to leave behind the PG era, and they're going to try to go after more younger viewers, teenage viewers. One example of that is Corey Graves screaming out, "Holy shit," during a match between Braun Strowman, and Bobby Lashley. And then Kofi Kingston giving the bird to Samoa Joe. And there's also talks that Heyman is looking at pushing Ricochet is kind of like, I guess like the Teenage Heartthrob or whatever, kind of like, what the Rock and Roll Express was back in the day, kind of like that. They think he'll appeal more to teenage viewers. So to kind of have Ricochet fill that role. So, Coco, I don't know if you've heard these reports or not, but do you think it's a good idea, bad idea? You want to see more? Do you think it's going to matter because Vince is still in charge? What say you?
there's a lot to hit. I heard Raw was improved a lot. I heard SmackDown's improved. I am not going to even check it out until a month in. I'm
Yeah,
not. I'm not. I'm just not. I got
I
shit to
think,
do.
yeah, if
I
they're
know.
saying if we're not going to see any changes till after the pay-per-view, let's watch after the pay-per-view. But the good news is I've heard, at least through Nielsen data, that the viewership was up 10% from the previous week. So, it's going in the right direction so far. But like a lot of things with WWE, you just can't have me just 1 week. You've got to show me some consistency over a period of time to kind of get my attention.
Before I even consider watching it, I have like a couple weeks off in August. I'm gonna give to the end of August, And if people I trust are saying that it's improved, I'll watch it then.
Ranton, we're talking to you.
I can't watch it in one episode. I can't. I want it to be good. It's just, come on.
Yeah,
As far as the PC thing goes, or PG rating or whatever you want to call it, I thought about this the other day. Our generation, we were just fucking assholes. We fucking were. We're just fucking
I'm not
pricks.
disagreeing with you. I just think it's funny.
And you know what? Yeah, we turned out okay. Here's the problem. When the pricks, our generation, became parents, we knew we were such fucking assholes that we didn't want our kids to live in that. So we fucked up all these fucking kids. All these kids are fucked. No offense, you're fucked. Can you imagine a world war breaking out with this fucking generation? You're fucked. The fact that you're offended that I said you're fucked is why you're fucked. All right? We spoiled you. And it's our fault. Booms. Our generation sucked. We're assholes. And you're going to pay the fucking price for it. But here's the problem. You hear a bunch of old fucks on YouTube like us say, hey, dude, we want the Attitude Era back. And you think you want it back. But the reality is, with our generation coddling you and our generation just being fucking pricks, I mean, we fucked you good. Our parents fucked us, and we were completely fucking lazy, and you're paying the fucking price. That's how this is rolling. It's going downhill. All right? Our parents fucked us, and we were just lazy fucking prick assholes. And surprise, the fucking shit's landing on you. You can pass it to the next generation. That's what we fucking did. It's on you. But hold on. I am going somewhere with this.
Okay.
And you hear old fucks say, oh, we want the Attitude Era back. But you don't. As soon as there's a little bit of attitude, you've been coddled. You've been coddled by WWE. You've been coddled by fucking your parents that you're offended. You're literally offended. People are like, I want the Attitude Era. And some fucking lady says she's going to get knocked up by Becky Lynch and you're offended. You don't want shit. You want to be fucking respected. But you've been coddled so fucking long. Let's just focus on WWE. Let's not focus on our generation. You've been coddled by John Cena and his bag of shit for so fucking long. Now that something edgy comes along, you're going to be offended. And here it is. WWE, you fucked your teenage fans. You fucked them. And the same thing with YouTube. We are fucking a generation out of decent entertainment and decent ways of fucking living. Because everything's offensive. Everything's offensive. And once everything's offensive, then you don't have to have legit tough conversations. You don't. You can just go, oh, I'm going to ban this. I'm going to ban this. I'm going to get this guy fired. Not accomplishing shit on your own. But hey, you're fucked. And I feel bad for you. Most people are like, man, you fucking got to suck it the fuck up. No, you were fucked. You were fucked in entertainment. You were fucked throughout life. And I apologize for that, what little part I've had to do with you being fucked. But I think it's too late. I think YouTube has fucked themselves. I think WWE has fucked themselves. You can't make a generation that is absolutely offended by being fucked and then be like, hey, listen, we lost that generation. Oh, let's get them back by giving them fucking decent art. It's gone. It's gone. It's over. There's no fucking saving it. That's it. And you know what? We're to blame. Your parents are to blame. But above all, entertainment is to blame. They wanted it to be so squeaky clean that you just watch shit over and over and over again. And then when a little bit of entertainment comes out, a little bit of fucking controversy comes out, you lose your fucking shit. And now you're stuck because you know that vanilla bullshit John Cena sucks. You know it in your heart of hearts. You might lie to yourself, kids, but you know it sucks. And now they're going to change it, and you're going to be offended. And you know who it is? That's on you, WWE.
Well,
That's on you, YouTube.
Dave, are you trying to say that, in basically this PC age that we live in, this is just kind of a recipe for disaster? Because how can you not be PG while staying PC? I guess, is that what you're trying to say?
A little bit, but I think I'm going more detailed than that. You can't fucking for 10, 20 years give someone fucking a vanilla cookie and then be like, hey, motherfucker, here's a goddamn ice cream cake. They can't fucking handle it. They can't handle the ice cream cake.
Because I mean, looking back, when I remember the Monday Night Wars, I was a teenager at the time, so I absolutely love the Attitude Era. But looking back, I mean, look at some of the stuff that they did. I mean, just Nation of Domination. Remember when DX mocked them? They basically were in blackface. I would not even fucking attempt that today. Remember Sammy, the transvestite? It was the one with like Mark Henry had this thing for China, and China said, "Oh, I'm not enough woman for you," so he brought in Sammy, and then all of a sudden, surprise, it was actually a man, and he's like, "Oh my god!" And that was the punchline. He threw up. The love affair with Mae Young. There was the miscarriage with Terry Runnels. I'm just going off the top of my head here. I mean, do you honestly think they would try to pull anything like that today, knowing the climate and age that we live in right now? I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think that the PG thing was the problem. I think it was a storytelling problem because, just for shits and giggles, I decided to look up, some of the highest ranked, highest grossing G-rated movies of all time, and this is in really no particular order here, but we've got Toy Story, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, The Lion King, Mary Poppins, Beauty and the Beast, Ratatouille, Aladdin, Toy Story 2, Winnie the Pooh, The Little Mermaid, WALL-E, Finding Dory, Cars, Mulan, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and I could go on. And all those, what do they have in common? Yeah, they're all PG. You don't really hear any cussing or violence or anything, but they're very well told. They're very well done. And I think that's where WWE has been missing as of late is this, you could come up with the best show, but if some 70-some-odd-year-old man vetoes it at the 11th hour and you're going on air and writing the show, that's a problem.
Yeah.
What I've heard, and granted this is from Meltzer, so again, take this for what it's worth, is right now the reaction backstage to Heyman and Bischoff is either A, well, it can't get any worse, or B, well, yeah, they may help, but it's still Vince's show, and he's still running the show at the end of the day.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff to hit. One, of course it's horrible writing. It's always been horrible writing. B, yeah, it's not a PG era thing. It isn't. It really isn't. It's just fucking horrible writing. But, we're beating a dead horse there. But let's put it this way. Entertainment is supposed to push the envelope. And if you're not going to push the envelope, you better be pretty fucking skilled. And they're not. And the thing is, and here's the thing. I'll even say this. The last 10 years, Pixar has been 1,000,000 times more extreme than WWE has. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. A zillion times. They put their fucking balls on the block and they fucking delivered. So it's not the PG era. It's they can't fucking do anything. But you can tell compelling storylines or have shock entertainment or do that. But you can't do it after building your audience. You got exactly what you wanted. And now it's over. Congratulations. And you know what? Look at WWE's plan. That's exactly what's happening to YouTube. YouTube is going down the shitter. They're going to be so politically correct and have no fucking spine whatsoever that when it's too late and they're going to try to bounce back, you've already, you know what I mean? So, to me, obviously the writing is horrible. But even without the horrible writing, you trained an audience. His words, not mine. He trained an audience to accept his vision of pro wrestling. And his vision sucks. And now you want to go back, but you can't fucking train a huge fucking audience You know, you can't train a dog to sit and then fucking for 20 years and then be like, lay down. Why isn't he laying down? Because you taught that motherfucker to sit for 20 goddamn years. He's gonna lose his shit if you fucking make him lay down. You fucked up. You done fucked up. I don't know. Because I don't want to fucking see WWE suck. I just can't see them being good. You know, I really can't. And I know it sucks. NXT is amazing. But yeah.
There is one little tidbit I want to bring to you here is, kind of the question got asked, well, why wasn't Triple H put in charge of any of the brands? He's already running NXT. Why not have him move up to take over Raw or SmackDown? And there was and the questions were, well, was it not offered to him? Did he turn it down? And then I heard a story that, it was done as a way of kind of protecting him, because if it fails and he's in charge of it, it's not going to look good, when Vince retires and he has to step up and take over. Whereas if you just have two other people run it, and then when it comes time for Vince to pass on the torch, it just kind of protects him, because they will have not risked him, had him risking failure.
And that's how you make leaders. Well, when I was in the Marine Corps, they're like, hey guys, make sure you don't fucking fail. Can we coddle you? That's how you make leaders, right? I am pretty sure. I went through Marine Corps. I went through boot camp. I went to some of the toughest fucking infantry schools in the world. And every step of the way, they're like, hey guys, let's play it fucking safe. As a matter of fact, fucking, if there's, Jesus fucking Christ. I always joke with the Homer Simpson quote. We tried our best and failed, kids. What did we learn today? Never try again. Great quote. I love you, Homer. It's not how you fucking make leaders. Could you imagine, anywhere else, this being God, all right. This is how I know it. Triple H, congratulations. You're being fucking coddled. Can someone in this goddamn company have some fucking balls? Anyone. Only one that seems to have fucking balls is the ones that fucking leave, and now they have an opportunity to be successful. Does anyone have fucking balls in this company? Anyone? Jesus fucking Christ. Thank God Vince came out of fucking some great promoter's balls. Because this fucking family is a bunch of worthless fucking cunts. I know you're not supposed to say that, but guess what? Fuck you. All right. Let's read some live comments.
Yeah, let's read some
if you want to add anything else to the story. OMT says, I made it live. Holy shit.
Yes,
Guys, breaking news. Lex Luger just slammed Yokozuna.
Yes, I remember. That was one of the greatest. That was one of the best, worst things ever.
Oh, God, it was so horrible.
Built to a huge match with the Lex Express, and he beat Yokozuna via count out, and confetti fell from the fucking ceiling. Everybody's like, wait a minute. He didn't win the championship. Yeah, but he won. Yeah, he didn't win the championship. Yokozuna just got counted out. Yeah, but Lex Luger won, so the whole Lex Express wasn't a waste of time.
Oh, God, the Lex Express. Oh, God. I love the Lex Express. I know I was a WCW NWA guy, and I know it was absolute shit. But it was one of those train wrecks. You're like, I'm going to see this thing through.
Oh, yeah.
Andy Paps, Raw and SmackDown definitely a good feel this week, or had a good feel this week. That's nice. Ricochet throbs my heart from OMT. The shows were really boring, but yeah, there was a sort of different feel. And that's a good thing. I think that's a step in the right direction, Because if it's a different field, you can build off that. If it's just them throwing shit on the wall, then we call it Raw. I might watch the pay-per-view. I tried. I literally tried. I think I fucking broke LK's spirits because we were supposed to fucking review fucking Royal Rumble. And literally I just fell asleep every night on the first fucking match. And I like I said, I didn't grow up a WWE fan. I loved the Royal Rumble. And dude, I couldn't. Man, how shitty is that first fucking match? How shitty. Dude, I watched fucking WrestleMania. It was just long and average. Period. End of story. Fucking, you just got fucking recapped. T85 says Vince is senile. I don't know. I just think he's a guy that had the luckiest fucking break in the world and acts like he did it on his own. That's it. I don't think he's senile. I just think he's lucky to be where he's at. You ever notice, with a lot of company people, the ones that are luckiest live in the most denial, and the ones that made it through hard work say it's luck. Do you guys think they should have put the belt on Luger? I mean,
no, that's the reason why they didn't, is because they were building it up to put the belt on Luger, but they kind of realized, okay, he's really not getting over. He's not like Hulk Hogan. He's not the next, superstar. So that's why they kind of like gave that schmoz finish where he won, but he won via count out. They got rid of the Lex Express, and they got rid of his push because just he wasn't at that level. I still think WWE made the right call by not putting the championship on him.
Yeah, man, wrestling, WWE fucking sucked dick so much back then. That's why, dude, I hate these booms. Can I have an old man moment? We got to get a sponsor like Grandpa Coco time. I don't know.
Pepperidge Farm.
What are those penis pills called? What are those?
Viagra?
Viagra proudly presents hashtag not a real advertiser. Hashtag obviously. Viagra presents Grandpa Coco gets cranky. Man, I fucking hate when younger fans are like, everyone grew up a WWE fan. I fucking hate them. Like, seriously, if I had the power of Thanos, those would be the first motherfuckers gone. Everyone grew up a WWE fan. The fuck out of here with that shit. Embarrassing yourself. In other news, Impact could be moving to Access TV. You know what? Everyone tells me Impact is improved, but I'm scared. If you're not New Japan, you're not Lucha Underground.
You know what? Fuck it. Somebody send me a fucking link. I'll check it out. I'll check it out this time. If people tell me it's getting good, it's that great, you know what? Fucking send me a link. I'll fucking check it out. So put it down here in the comment section. I'll check it out. From what I understand, it's easier to check it out online, but that's how I watch Major League Wrestling. I've been watching Major League Wrestling for like the last 4 weeks via YouTube.
Yeah, we were supposed to do NXT and MLW reviews.
Well, have you watched it?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey. First off, not fucking cool, Boom Boom. Put me on blast in front of the internet infantry. Second off, I'll watch NXT tonight and MLW tonight because I'm not going to do a stream tonight. No stream on twitch.tv. Dude, we have not fucking promoted that 800 times. Holy balls, Batman. Boom Boom. Shocked face. Grandpa Coco, we love you. There you go. Andy Paps fucking in the chat. Going nuts. Appreciate it, Andy Paps. Oh, my God. Yeah, there won't be no stream tonight, but tomorrow there will be, and this weekend there'll be a lot of streams. Because Bear Friend is picking up Queen Taiko, and me and Queen Taiko are going to hang out. So.
Oh, she's going to go get her right now?
Yeah, she's getting her now.
Oh, okay.
So I got the house to myself. The show was almost canceled, but Bear Friend's like, no, the show must go on. Seriously, Bear Friend supports me so much that I'm just like,
Why?
No, here's the thing. I have like, my girlfriend supports me. The parents at my work support me. And like and I have 2 other jobs and, Twitch. Like there's so many people in my life that go out of their way to support me. And I'm just like, dude, I'm not that fucking good. For real. Like the parents are always like, you're the greatest ever. I'm like,
Coco,
no.
I found it. I figured it out. I just figured it out.
What's that?
You're the Dave Bautista of your job.
Maybe I am.
People are like, you know what? Coco can do anything except for just fucking teach and do all this other bullshit. You know what? So let's support him in podcasting. Let's support him at being an author. Just anything to get him the fuck out of this goddamn classroom. You have officially become the Dave Bautista of your job.
I am. I'm the Dave Bautista of my life. All right. Booms. To New Japan? G1? Yes. Or do you have more WWE crap to go over?
We got to go New Japan, baby. This week, I'm excited too. This weekend starts probably the best, the most prominent tournament in pro wrestling. Today, the G1 Climax. They're going to do something historic. They're going to start the tournament in Dallas, Texas. And this whole baby is going to take us it's going to be 18 nights over the course of about a month and a half.
Oh, yeah.
Buckle your seatbelts, kids. This is going to be a fucking bumpy ride. I mean, this is, for those of you who are not familiar with this, and I realize that New Japan's picking up steam because I follow some people that live in Dallas, Texas, and they're like, well, I've got my tickets, I'm interested in checking out this one thing, but tell me more about this. And, I'm kind of helping fill in the blanks or whatever. So for those of you who are not used to this, it's a 20-man tournament. You have 2 blocks of 10. It's round robin style, which means you have to wrestle everybody in your block. At the end of the block, the person with the most points wins that block. You get 2 points for a win, 1 point for a time limit draw, and 0 points for a loss. And like I said, you're going to go. Every wrestler, regardless of their record, they can lose every fucking match. They can win every fucking match. It doesn't matter. They have to wrestle all 9 matches. The 2 winners of their respective blocks will face each other in basically a one-on-one match, no time limit, and whoever wins that goes on to main event Wrestle Kingdom 14, which is going to be over 2 nights in January 4th, January 5th in the Tokyo Dome.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be absolutely insane. So real quick, I want to run down the blocks real quick, and we can talk about who we think is going to do what here. Now, in the A block, we have Lance Archer, Evil, Bad Luck Fale, Kota Ibushi, Kenta, Kazuchika Okada, Will Ospreay, Zack Sabre Jr., Sonata, and Hiroshi Tanahashi. Representing the B block, we have Jeff Cobb, Hiroki Goto, Tomohiro Ishii, Jon Moxley, Tetsuya Naito, Juice Robinson, Taichi, Shingo Takagi, Jay White, and Toru Yano. And the tournament is going to kick off on this Saturday, July 6th in Dallas. So the first night, we're going to have Tanahashi versus Okada. I think it's a very appropriate way here to kick your off. Kota Ibushi versus Kenta.
Damn, that's a dream match and a half.
I know. Sonata versus Zack Sabre Jr.
All right.
Evil versus Bad Luck Fale. And Lance Archer versus Will Ospreay.
Man, I'm so pumped up for this G1. A, humble brag, complaining, and then being pumped up. That's the order. Humble brag. Fuck you motherfuckers that think you're the first one to ever cover the G1 every day. I'm the motherfucking Grandpa Coco. I was doing that shit before you even knew what a fucking G1 was. Respect. And second off, you explain the fucking rules? Dude, all you have to say is the Sumo Basho. Well, you don't know how Sumo Basho works? Third, I don't know where third was going. Oh, yeah. Fucking, the complaint. I am super pumped up, and I think New Japan is hitting home run after home run. But if you motherfuckers think 1-5 to Jay White losing the title was good booking, go fuck yourself. There, gotta get that out of the way. And, dude, I'm so fucking pumped up for this. I cannot believe the fucking matchups they have. Kenta, that I think that was it. Like, I think it was, oh my God, I think this went from a great G1 to maybe one of the best G1, and they fucking needed this.
Yes,
they fucking lost so many people. They needed this, and they bounced back hard. Oh, 1-5. New Japan. Listen, if anyone thinks 1-5 to Jay White, that was good, do not listen to their opinions about New Japan wrestling. Because that means anything will be good, and you might as well be watching Impact. Sorry, Andy Paps. Just had to go there. By the way, I'll send up stuff. We can go over some predictions. Man, I don't know what the fucking, I don't know. It's going to be tight. You know what's kind of weird? I kind of wish, I don't know. Can I have it on a popular opinion? I kind of wish the champion wasn't in the G1. I know storyline wise, the champion lost, so that builds up a storyline with that fucking athlete. But it just seems like not only that, but look how shit the champ is. The champ fucking barely has the champ ever won the G1? I have a bad memory, but that's not the point. The point is,
not in the current format, I believe.
yeah, fucking don't. I don't know. I love Okada more than a straight man should. With that said, he shouldn't be in the fucking tournament. It just seems ridiculous. He should be there and having matches and title matches. Like, you know what? Can I give an unpopular opinion? The champion shouldn't be there. And then when you get to an event where someone's injured or the main event isn't stacking up, then you put Okada out there to put on a title match so that you save the event. That's how I'd book it. But I don't know. I don't 100% agree with that, but it's just my idea.
Yeah, I like this already better than last year because last year they put all the champions in one block. And so to me, it killed a lot of drama because even though you may not even if you are mathematically eliminated from winning the G1, well, say you have a match against the Intercontinental Champion and you could beat that guy and then you could have, boom, I got a title shot against the Intercontinental Champion sometime later in the future. That I like that. It kind of makes everything still worth watching, even though, plus it gives competitors, motivation to keep busting their ass because, okay, I've only won 2 matches. There's only 2 more matches left to go. What the fuck have I got? Why the fuck do I need to bust my ass for? Oh, wait a minute. I could earn a title opportunity. There you go. And that would motivate me to keep, going forward. So I like that. And I do like the drama of, if the champion's in there, he gets to pick his own opponent. And I would actually tease this. Well, you know what? I may choose somebody outside of the company, just because I can do whatever the hell I want. There's nothing that says I can't. And
All right.
I love that. I love that idea. I love that drama.
We're going to get to live comments in a bit. And later, Booms, we definitely have the predictions who we think are going to win the block. Mm-hmm. Okay? With that said, man, how fucking crazy stacked is this fucking thing? Oh, it's just unfucking believable.
You know what I like most about it?
I'm super fucking pumped up. Go ahead.
There's 2 things I like most about it. 1, no fucking Tama Tonga in it. And 2, especially no goddamn Yoshihashi in it. They are not wasting my time. Thank you very much, merciful wrestling gods.
Yeah, I'm really happy. Just, yeah. To me, it's really interesting. And I'd like to see where it goes. But, Booms, come on this journey with me. Second unpopular opinion. Okay, maybe the 19th. Let's just rename our show Unpopular Opinion.
With Dave Koco.
Grandpa Koco. Show some respect. Unpopular opinion. Grandpa Koco. I know the internet would hate it. I know the world would hate it. But you know how much joy I would have if Okada won the G1 and the title. Oh, God. The greatest moment of my life. Greatest moment of my life. Boy can dream. A boy can dream. All right, let's rock some live comments.
Yeah, let's rock.
I'm picking Moxley, says Andy Paps. A boy can dream. I really want Zack Sabre Jr. to win the G1. I love Jay White, and I don't care who knows. You can love him. And it's up to him. And I'm not gonna stop you from loving him. But if you think him being champ was a good idea, especially it's 2 Iron Sheiks. It's 2 transitional champions in a row. All right. Know what it is? I'm trying to get inner peace where it's like, all right, I think the title means more than you think it does. That's it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Jay White is great. I just feel like New Japan dropped the ball. I disagree. I think Jay White is a mid-carder with high potential. And he was given the ball, and he dropped it. How the fuck did New Japan drop it? He went against Tanahashi, beat Okada. What? Who? How? Who? I know it's so funny. All these fuckers. I love Jay White. And I'm not saying DJ Cook is this way. But, Booms, did I not have an open invitation to all fucking YouTubers and all fucking podcasters?
Yeah, I remember you placing that direct challenge out and nobody answered.
No one answered. Do you know why? Because I instantly said, I'm going to go back to your old podcasts. And all of them knew they were fucking hypocrites. All of them. No one answered. Suzuki should have been in a G1. I'm hoping there's some last second, like who would you Booms, dream booking.
Okay.
Bad Luck Fale. Who we bring Suzuki in, all right? Who do you knock out? Taichi? Bad Luck Fale?
Well,
Don't you dare knock out my sweetheart Yano.
here's what I was thinking. I was thinking either A, Suzuki was going to take out Hiroshi Tanahashi because he already has an injury, and that's just the kind of thing that Suzuki gets off on. So I think I could see him maybe like, kayfabe injuring Tanahashi, or I could see him taking the place of like Lance Archer after the first night, because I think, and with all due respect, I like Lance Archer. Lance Hoyt, good guy. I've met him before, super nice guy. I'm thinking maybe the only reason they put him in the A block is because he's from Dallas, and maybe it's going to get some locals there. And then after that first night, there'll be no need for him, so they'll have Suzuki take his place. There could be like some kind of injury to him, or he could just be like, "Look, dude, you lost. We can't have Suzuki being represented this way. Let me step in."
Well,
I could see
not only
something
that,
like that.
if I could add something, maybe like strategy wise, keep the storyline going and legit don't book who he replaces. Wait till a legit real injury happens.
Yeah, there's always that possibility. I'm just looking around at who else could go. Maybe Goto, or maybe even
No, dude, you shut your fucking dirty mouth up with that.
I'm just going with the maybes here. Maybe Jeff Cobb. I mean, I could see something like I could see that maybe, but probably not Cobb, because they went to way too much trouble to book him just to have him taken out.
All right.
I'm just spitballing here.
I understand. DJ Cook says, I respectfully disagree about White dropping the ball. He was a transitional champion. Back-to-back transitional champions. Now listen, maybe you never go Iron Sheik twice. Booms. Maybe when I die, when Grandpa dies, and if you ever run a company, can you promise me you'll never go Iron Sheik twice in a row?
I'll never go Iron Sheik twice in a row.
Thank you.
I won't even go Boris Zukov twice in a row.
All right, so never go Iron Sheik twice in a row. To put Okada over at MSG, do you really think he needed him? Do you really? Oh, hold on. Okada could have wrestled the fucking Broom. Okada could have fucking wrestled Bad Luck Fale. I went worse. And he would have been over in MSG. And he did that in a big way. All right. I disagree. I honestly think you can put anyone in that goddamn ring with him. And it showed they're thinking of the future. No, they weren't. They were fucking racist cunts. They literally put him in a main event because he's fucking white. He's literally the fucking leader of Bullet Club because he's fucking white. Is it? I mean, his goddamn name is Jay White. The fuck?
That's how white he is. His last name is White.
Part of that is stupidity, but part of it is no. That's just fucking science. In a couple of years, I hope public changes. Jay White is great, and so do I. Here's the thing. Booms, hear me out. I hope Jay White turns his fucking career around. I hope he becomes a fucking legend. And you know what I'm going to say on that fucking day? I'm going to look down. I'm going to say, still shouldn't have won the fucking title the first time. And here's the thing. This is when I fucking know New Japan fans have changed. I don't know if it's because we're getting fucking more out west. Booms. Let me tell you a story about a couple years ago about a young hotshot named AJ Styles. I don't know whatever happened to the kid, but he came in first night and won the fucking title. And all the New Japan fans were pissed because they're like, that's Devitt's title. He doesn't fucking deserve that. And then he won the second title and we felt fucking good because we felt like he fucking deserved it. Nowadays, anyone can go. In a couple of years, I hope public opinion changes. I hope public opinion changes too. And let me tell you, I do not want to see Jay White fail. I bust his fucking balls. I fucking complain. But the reality is I don't want to see him fail. But even if he becomes, let's say he is the greatest gaijin to ever wrestle. He's the greatest foreigner to ever wrestle in New Japan. I will still stand my fucking ground, Captain America style. I will not move and say he shouldn't have had that first title run. I think that's fair. Lance Archer without Davey Boy Smith is weird. I agree. I like Cobb. I like Cobb, but I want to see him do what Elgin did. Remember Elgin? That's when I ate fucking crow. That was some good fucking crow. Remember the one year we were fucking busting balls because Elgin was in the G1?
Bonner's going to send somebody over, and it's fucking Michael Elgin. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, New Japan. This isn't like what American Wrestling. And Elgin had like the fucking amazing tournament.
Yeah.
And they're like, whoa, shit. Where the fuck was this Michael Elgin?
See, here's the thing. Other podcasters would deny being wrong. Well, we fucking enjoy it because we're such negative fucking assholes. Elgin, that was the best tasting crow ever. I'm not gonna argue replacing Omega because he's white. I love him, but I'm honest. I appreciate it. Hopefully, New Japan brings the G1 to New York City next year. That'd be great. I don't see.
Well, they sold out Square Garden, so I don't think it's without possibility that they would go back to New York. They've had trouble. I mean, they about fucking bombed in San Francisco at the Cow Palace. And there's still tickets available in Dallas. They're not going to sell out Dallas. I think maybe they bit off more than they could chew there. Hopefully, when they do the Super J Cup in Seattle, Los Angeles, and I think it's San Francisco again. Hopefully, they'll do a little bit better this time. It's smaller venues.
Yeah. So I want them to do well. And the thing is, it's a funny thing. Because I've seen this happen before with federations. I want them to do well, but I also am afraid of the new fans. The UFC. I've been there from before day one. And dude, nothing pisses me off more than UFC fans. ECW at one time got TNA. You know what I mean? There's something that once you get on a national stage, it brings a lot of fans that think the product's perfect. And when you get a bunch of fans that think the product is perfect, Jay White winning the title, that is a red flag that your company is going under. Because here's the thing. If Jay White won the title and we bitched the same way we bitched about AJ Styles, I'd have felt a lot better. But a lot of them blindly defended that shit. And I was like, oh, this isn't good. And you could be like, oh, you're just being negative. Booms. When fans say the shit product is amazing, is that not the downfall of most pro wrestling companies? ECW, WCW, TNA, Lucha Underground. Go on, Booms.
I mean, you're going to have your defenders, but I think it's a bad sign. I don't know if it's the absolute death knell for it, but it's definitely.
Andy Pap says Elgin is facing Brian Cage at Slammiversary. Listen, Andy Paps, you're really pushing TNA hard, okay? Booms, let's make a pact together right now.
American Alucard still his computer?
Yeah, Andy Paps, have you been hacked by American Alucard? Here's the thing, Andy Paps. You're passionate about TNA. I'm passionate about twitch.tv/KocoSports. If you can show me a picture, because I'm too lazy to look, and show me that you're following the channel, I promise me and Boom Boom will watch Slammiversary and review it. But you have to prove that you're following KocoSports on Twitch. So watch. I was at the MSG show. It was pure magic. Yeah, I'm glad you guys got to experience that. I kind of wish they did it without ROH. Yeah. Not to be an ROH player hater. It's just they're not the same, and their ticket sales show it.
God bless ROH.
Yeah, hard times, as the great Dusty Rhodes would say. All right, Booms. Prediction time?
Prediction time.
Pain.
Yeah, that's what I predict. Fucking pain. You know, I'm almost hesitant to put up a prediction because every time I predict something, New Japan gets close to it, but then they like do a little twist at the end, and it's like, I didn't get quite what I wanted.
Oh, Booms. Can we play a game?
All
play
right.
Worst case scenario, best case scenario. So go worst first. Let's be little negative grandpa assholes. Look at the B block and the A block. Who do you
Okay.
think is the worst fucking combination?
Worst combination. Okay.
For
A block
you, where you're
for
just
me,
like, fuck me, you blew the worst G1 ever.
for me, the absolute worst case scenario would be A block winner Fale versus B block winner Tai Chi. That would be like absolute nightmare scenario for me.
Yeah, but at least you got some upset stories going. But that means one of them has the main event.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I think it would be Jay White in the B block. Just because it can really happen, and then people will blindly defend it, and then fuck, I have to go watch another goddamn match between him and Okada at the goddamn fucking Wrestle Kingdom. Hard times. Hard times. And I'd say, you know what? This might be unpopular opinion. Zack Sabre Jr. I don't know why.
Hmm.
I love him and I enjoy his matches, but if he made it to the finals, I'd be like, fuck. So yeah, Zack Sabre Jr., Jay White, it would be like, fuck me. I don't know. I don't mean to pick on him. Tanahashi would be pretty bad. Jay White, Tanahashi. Never mind. Sorry, Sabre. I'm putting you fucking down. Tanahashi, Jay White would be the fucking worst. God, that would be awful. God, it would be the fucking worst. Because here's the thing. All those New Japan fans would blindly defend it. Because, like, here's the thing. This is how I think. If it's Fale Taichi, A, the story would be amazing. B, everyone would be on our side complaining. So then they're like, oh, we fucked up. But Jay White and Tanahashi, the new fans wouldn't complain. And then they would just drive it through. Do you see?
Mm-hmm.
You see my way of thinking? I'm a negative asshole. All right.
Yeah.
Best case scenario, Booms. Best case scenario / what you think is going to happen.
What I would like to say, what I would actually like to see in the finals, and this is just me, I want to see Kota Ibushi in the A block, and I want to see Naito in the B block. To me, that's my dream ending.
Say that again, sir. I'm sorry.
Ibushi versus Naito.
Yeah, I mean that has to be everyone's favorite.
Yeah, that has. But here's the thing. I every time I say
who do you give it to?
God damn it, that's going to be tough because you had Ibushi fall short last year against Tanahashi, and then the year before you had Naito fall short, Naito won it and then fell short against the champion. And I mean, you've got two good stories. You've got a redemption story from Naito because he won the G1, went up against the champion, pretty much got shot dead by Okada in the fucking ring. And it was everybody's like, "What the fuck? This was the time to have the title change hands. What the fuck? What the fuck's going on? Why are you dragging out this title ring from Okada?" And so now you got the redemption story that Naito can say, "Okay, I'm gonna climb the mountain all over again." It's 2 years later, and we know that Ghetto's a master of long-term storytelling. This can be.
God.
Don't start with me. Do not start with the fucking rant. I already know what it is. 2, Ibushi, he won his block last year, went all the way to the finals and fell short against Tanahashi. His best friend left, started his own wrestling promotion. He finally signed a contract with New Japan. He's finally got a home now. Can he finally get over that hump and boom, be the man? I mean, those are two really good stories. To my opinion, that's the best two stories that they could tell. Now, who do you send over? Honestly, I flip a coin because I think either one would be perfect. I'm maybe leaning towards Naito a little bit because Naito never really had his moment. Because when he won the IWGP Championship, you have to go way the fuck back. I mean, way the fuck back. It was because of some outside shenanigans, because that's when Sonata joined the group and cost Okada the championship via some shenanigans. He only held the belt for like 2 or 3 months and then lost it right back to Okada, went right back down the card, and it just wasn't the same. Now, Ibushi, I guess maybe Naito. It pains me to say it either way around because I feel like I'm disrespecting the other guy, and I'm not. But those are the two that I think should win it, and I've just laid out my case why. Now, as far as other people, I don't see Archer having a prayer. I don't see Evil having a prayer. Fale, I hope not. Kenta, yes, that could be like a big middle finger to WWE. Okada, I do like the fact that he could name his own opponent, which could be anybody, and it could be outside of New Japan. So there's always that drama. Osprey, oh my God, this guy! Tell me anybody else who's had a fucking better year than Will Osprey right now. I dare you to tell me anybody who's had a better year than Osprey. He's the breakout star of 2019. You know, he's the junior heavyweight champion. Went back. I mean, won that fucking tournament. It was absolutely amazing. Zack Sabre Jr., I think he's very underrated. I think he can carry the company. Sonata, I think they keep teasing maybe he's going to be a breakout star, but I don't think he's just quite there yet. I think he needs to get a little bit more personality, but that's just me. Tanahashi, been there, done that. Cobb, I really don't foresee that, any scenario where that happens, and I honestly don't. I mean, he's a talented athlete, and maybe it could be some drama there. You know, you have to defend the IWGP Heavyweight Championship on 2 continents. I can maybe see them doing that. Goto, he's done it before. He's certainly capable of doing it again. Ishii, I think he's very underrated, very underappreciated. I think if for whatever reason, like Okada got hurt, he would be the go-to guy in Chaos to be that to fill that spot. He's got a very good work rate, and I would not bat an eye. I wouldn't care. I would love it if he was the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. John Moxley, I can definitely see that one as a middle finger to WWE. Robinson, not yet.
I don't think that when the WWE guy wins the title, it's a finger to WWE. I think it's actually a finger to everyone in your locker room.
Mm-hmm.
But go on.
You know, Moxley just loving what he does. Robinson, not yet. I'm not saying it's out of the question. I really like Juice. I think he's come a long way in a short amount of time. The new look, I'm digging the new look. So I hope he gets some kind of better title opportunity. I'm hoping he gets at least like an IC title run in the future. I think he's done an amazing job. Taichi, as much as I shit on the guy, I'm actually happier that he's in this tournament more so than somebody like Yoshihashi or Tamatanga, just because Taichi he's hit or miss. He's capable of having a good match, but only when he wants to, and it's very inconsistent of when that time happens. But at least he is capable of a good match, unlike Yoshihashi, who's like a fucking charisma vacuum.
Yoshihashi. Go
on. Shingo Takagi, I'm really glad he's here. Him and Osprey, props to him for I mean, you have to think about it. You had to run through the hell, that round robin tournament that was the best of the Super Juniors. You get basically about a month off, and then you got to turn around and do that shit all over again. Whew. That is fucking, dude. How, just like from like a cardio, physical standpoint, how the fuck do you do that? I mean, it's fucking brutal enough. Then you're going to do it twice within 3 months. Ouch. Jay White, he's already had his moment. No. Yano, I don't think he has a prayer, but I do like him in the G1 because you never know what the fuck he's going to do, and he's always very good at stealing some matches. He's kind of like the old, he's like the early 90s version of the University of Kentucky football team. Yano, in that he wins the matches he's supposed to lose and loses the matches he's supposed to win.
Good old Jano. Love that guy.
Mm-hmm. But I've already told you my dream ending would be Ibushi versus Naito, but I hesitate to say that because every time I say, well, this is what I got, this is what I think they should do, New Japan's kind of like, okay, we'll give you some of that, and then at the end they twist it. You're like, what the fuck? Where the fuck are you going with this? So they've done it to me, so I'm not even sure if I want to etch that in stone. But so, Coco, now that I've ranted and raved for about 10 minutes here on this, I'm going to flip it on you. What's your nightmare scenario?
I already told you, Jay White, Tanahashi, because the fans will defend it.
All right, and what's your dream scenario?
This is tough. I mean, Ibushi Naito is up there, but Will Ospreay I wouldn't mind seeing either. I think he's the dark horse. Um, I am leaning towards Ibushi, and the reason I'm leaning towards Ibushi is he signed a big deal.
He does
Um,
with
it,
fans.
he's everything that IWGP champ in my eyes should be. Can you argue that he's the best wrestler in the company? Yeah. Is he over? Yeah. Problem solved. Give him the fucking title. If your name isn't Ibushi, Naito, and Okada, don't fucking touch that title. Will Ospreay's coming close though. He really is. I think they made a huge mistake not letting him be the leader of Bullet Club.
Is this the first time that the junior heavyweight champion's been part of the G1?
I'm gonna say no, but I have no fucking idea. Yeah, I mean, Okada winning it all would be the greatest thing in the world for me, but everyone would fucking hate it. It would be one of those you'd hear on all the streams be like, everyone's fucking pissed off except Dave from KocoSports. My pick is Ibushi.
Gonna go with Ibushi.
And I think he's not by much. When I say he's more talented, not by much, than Naito. And I think Naito is at a point where it's just like, we fucked you, and we're gonna keep fucking you, and you sell t-shirts. Like, I want Naito to win for his fan base. The Lost fans are amazing. But yeah, I just think Ibushi's taking it. I really do. And here's the thing. Hear me out on this. Okay? Oh, God. Okay. You remember? This is me marking out. It's two things I love. Three things I love. The Golden Lovers, Ibushi, Wrestle Kingdom, and Marvel. But remember when Kenny Omega lost the Bullet Club? And he said, what did it cost you? Everything. And it faded away. All right, first off, greatest moment of my life. Sorry, kids. I loved it. Second off, do it reverse. Hear me out. It's Wrestle Kingdom. And fucking he's going, he's coming out, and they snap his fingers and they dust, and fucking Kenny Omega is back in his corner. How awesome would that be? Ibushi has the gauntlet. He goes, I am Ibushi or something. No, fuck you. Even if I watch Marvel Endgame, that's on fucking you. Snaps. They show some fucking dust coming together, and he comes up through the fucking stage. I'm sorry, dude. You might fucking hate Kenny Omega. You might hate the Golden Lovers. You might hate life. But if that doesn't fucking bring joy to your fucking dude, I'll be on Tokyo Dome floor naked doing the Three Stooges. Woo! It would be the greatest fucking moment ever. Ever. And they got that fucking contract where they can work for New Japan as long as it's not on, America. I don't know what the fucking deal is. I'm acting like I got playing inside baseball here.
Moxley, he can't. He will not be part of the press conference because it's in Dallas, and he will not appear on the first show in Dallas because it's in the United States. However, he will appear on these other shows because they're all in Japan. I'm really hoping between him and Chris Jericho, they could smooth over this relationship with New Japan.
I mean, because Ring of Honor didn't exist anymore, and it hurts me but it doesn't exist. Let's be completely honest. Let's have a moment of silence for Ring of Honor. That soundbite's going to come back to haunt me. Hello, Boom Boom goes right into this moment of silence. Boom's like, it's unpopular, but I'm on board with this one. All right, let's go. Oh, yeah, I think Ibushi. But, dude, Boom Boom. Could you imagine there's an Infinity Gauntlet, a type thing, and Ibushi just fucking snaps his fingers, the dust, and coming through the fucking stage is goddamn Kenny Omega? I've got fucking tears of fucking joy just thinking about it. Oh, God. All right. Yeah, so leave your comments who you think's going to win. And Will Ospreay. Well, I'm a big fan of Will Ospreay. Not just because of Twitter. I actually don't give a shit about that. Just the matches he's been having and the shit he's been doing is absolutely amazing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's a guy who really stepped up his fucking game. I didn't think he could step it up anymore. And guess what? He's like, hold my beer.
Yeah, I mean, fucking amazing. All right. Andy Pep says, trying to decide if I go to Manhattan Mayhem. ROJ needs a spark. LOL. Dave Deal. All right. You got to prove that you're following me on twitch.tv Coco Sports. There's no stream tonight because I'm tired. TNA is dead. It's Impact now, and Impact is pretty great when the dumbass Pursuit Network doesn't fuck it up. Listen, dude, I'm glad Impact is great, but fuck you. I'm always going to call TNA. I'm just am. I'm in there from day one. I'll take a screenshot. All right, you do that. I hate Pursuit. Every week something happens. That sucks. Ibushi would be great. DJ Cook says SOS Wrestle Talk had an idea. I'm not against. Wondering your opinion. They had Ibushi winning G1, but it's the first guy to lose the briefcase to Naito. Then Naito beats Okada at Wrestle Kingdom for both belts. All right, hold on. Let me reread this. There was a lot of words. I didn't let it all sink in. SOS Wrestle Talk.
Yeah, that's an intriguing theory. I mean, anything's possible.
All right, I had an idea. I'm not against. Wondering your opinion. They had Ibushi winning the G1. Got it. But it's the first guy to lose the briefcase to Naito. Then Naito beats Okada. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. Because then I think if that happens, that's not bad. SOS Wrestle Talk. Give yourself a fucking Barry Horowitz. It's not bad because I feel like both guys are winners. Where like if Ibushi just wins or Naito just wins, the other guy gets fucked. You know what I mean?
Well, no, I don't think that would happen because they're in separate blocks.
No. He's saying like after the event. So like Ibushi wins the G1, he has the briefcase, but you know how they always put the briefcase on the line, but they never fucking lose. He's the one to lose it.
But they only put it against the people that they lost to in the tournament.
Well, I don't know. Maybe fucking this year will be different. Booms. Are you fucking doubting SOS Wrestle Talk's booking? All right. Moving on. Kenta is a dark horse. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, who would complain about that? I'm actually
looking forward to seeing him wrestle. I want to see what he can do completely unleashed.
I just hope he doesn't become an Austin Aries, where we just remember him being great and he doesn't deliver. I mean, you can't hurt the memories. Kenta was one of the greatest fucking wrestlers of all time. And then he went to the Fed. And now that he's free, will we see Noah's Kenta? Or will we see, what the fuck was his name? Ibushi McSteen?
He was Hideo Itami.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. What a fucking
he just had he had the shittiest fucking luck. I mean, for one, they put him in NXT. And I mean, I'm not complaining he went to NXT, but I don't think he should have been there as long as he was, because he got hurt with a shoulder injury. And then that shoulder injury, he still wasn't, so he had to go get a second surgery. That wasn't his fault. So then he comes back, and then he gets hurt again because they put him up against goddamn Riddick Moss. And that it was like some kind of match. They hurt him again. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And then they're like, okay, let's move him up to the main roster before somebody fucking kills him. So they move him up and they go, boom, they put him at 205 Live. And I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah, it's just all around not good. Not at all. RevTech TV says, sup guys, ROH is shit out of luck. SOL. Yeah. I want to give a shout out to RevTech. Like, he's seriously setting up my stream and making the podcast better. Just him and Bear Friend have been working really hard. And that's it, dude. I'm just seriously right now, I feel like I'm the most untalented I've ever been. And I just have a team that's like, no, you can fucking do it. It feels good. It feels good. I have Boom Boom to say I still suck, but I have a team of fucking people, and RevTech's always fucking helping. I'll take a screenshot. What you're
saying is RevTech and Bear Friend are your auto-tune.
Exactly. They're my auto-tune, my agents, my publicist. Pretend I said that word right. Fucking RevTech, fix that word in post. Andy Babs says Kenta versus Okada would be amazing. Without a doubt. I know that, but can you imagine? Imagine I'm doing a storyline. I'm not 100% behind this idea, but I'm just thinking out loud.
You're going to get to see that because they're both in the A block, so that will happen.
What if Kenta beats Okada? Kenta wins the G1, but like they do a storyline where Okada doesn't want to. You know what I mean? Like that'd be kind of cool. Like Kenta's just a fucking monster. Remember like Samoa Joe and Ring of Honor and TNA early days? I love Samoa Joe. That has nothing to do with New Japan. It just has to be known. RevTech says, LOL, boom, boom. Love you. Laugh my ass off, too. All right. So there you go. High fives, everyone. Boom, boom. What a heel. Yeah, boom, boom's a dick. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got some more live comments.
The goddamn Jedi Master. Oh, Grandpa Coco remembers.
Grandpa Coco.
Here's an unpopular opinion.
There's an unpopular opinion. The internet's for suckers. Oh, why do I think I'm gonna? Should I retire the huge one? And now, because the problem is I lost over 70 pounds. I'm gaining a little bit of it back because I fucking I've gone gym. But now that I'm skinnier, or was once skinny, they think my dick is big, and I don't want to false advertise. So I'm old. Should we go Grandpa Coco to replace the huge one?
I still think you should. I think you should go by your Twitch handle, Sexy Yama Handsome.
All right. First off, that's my son's nickname, and B, that's not bad. Welcome, Sexy Yama Handsome. It's a fictional character. Now he's become my whole persona. I gotta grow a mustache. DJ Cook says, I think they saw that someone brought up the idea of Ibushi and Naito main eventing 1-4 for the briefcase, and IC and the winner faces Okada 1-5. Don't know about the condition after 1-4, but it's an idea. Yeah, it's not bad. I am very interested to see how they book it. Like, I'm interested to see what ends night 1, night 2, and I'm interested to see where they put Liger. I don't know. It's the first time it's been done. I'm buying tickets to both. I'm gonna get floor seats as I always do. But yeah. So I don't know. I'm a little nervous / very interested. What do you think? Well, obviously Sunday night is when the IWGP title has to go on, right?
Say that again.
The two. I'm a little interested / concerned about the booking of a 2-night Omega event.
Yeah, I was wondering how they do that. Wait a minute. I don't know why this fucking thought just popped in my head. You remember that Royal Rumble where it was, oh shit. It was a Royal Rumble. I know I think it was like Lex Luger and Bret Hart. They both went out at the same time.
Yeah.
And they had, it was like, who touched first? Who touched first? Who touched first? And so they both got the championship match against the champion at Mania that year.
Yeah.
What if this? I was trying to think. What if there's going to be? Well, I don't think there's going to be a time limit, so they can't go to a time limit draw. But what if there was like a double count out or some kind of shenanigans or something or like a double count, like where they both kind of pin each other, like something like a dragon suplex with their shoulders are both down. Referee counts them both down, 1, 2, 3, and it's okay. There's a tie. What do we do? Do we go to sudden death? Do we go overtime? Or do you have one face the champion on the first night and the other one face the champion on the second night? Whoever the champion is on that second night.
Yeah, I don't know, man. There's a lot of different possibilities. I just hope Jay White's not in the main event. I can't let it go, boobs. I can't let it go. Kenta is taking the IWGP Championship to Noah. Laugh my ass off. No, listen here. What if this happens, Booms? This is very 90s WWE booking, but we Western fans want this. This is for the Western fans. You can't say that because just shut the fuck up. Seriously, if that is a fucking concern of yours, shut the fuck up. Now hear me out. Kenta wins the IWGP Championship after Okada's like a fucking kind of afraid, right? Kenta just goes undefeated into G1. He wins the fucking title. And then they're just sending Chaos member after Chaos member after Chaos member, right? And Kenta's beating the fuck out of all of them. And then at Wrestle Kingdom, Kenta beats Okada. He takes the title and he's like, I'm going to Noah. He breaks out the fucking Noah t-shirt or something. I don't know. I'm making this up on the fly. Then he takes the IWGP title to Noah and he's like, I'm the fucking best. And then they go to a big Noah event early January and he has the fucking title. Okada comes on Shane McMahon style, fucking makes the fucking whole Noah Arena fucking rain down in fucking money and says, I just bought Noah. And fucking just gets rid of it. And now he's like, if you would, your friends want a fucking job, come to New Japan and give me my fucking title match. Oh, God. Granted, Noah goes out of business in this scenario, but still. Dude, I want to give myself a Barry Horowitz for stupidity. RevTech is laughing his ass off. This is amazing. Kevin Eric Snell says, if Kenta wins a major title, I want him to bring CM Punk out of retirement for a feud. Fuck yeah. Fuck it. Okada just bought Noah and shut it down. Fuck it. We can make anything happen in this bizarro world. Booms. It's safe to say New Japan has revoked any idea of me taking the book.
Yes.
And fuck Geto in long-term booking. Fuck you. You just live in a world of fucking denial. Just live in a world of denial. Like he'll book like one good show and be like, it's long-term booking. But then they're like, no, I've been watching this for a long time. None of this fucking makes sense. None of it. He's actually, you know what? I said this about ROH in their prime. Remember when ROH had Samoa Joe and CM Punk? Remember that era? Yeah. Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles. It was a stacked time. And it was like, oh, ROH is great. No, the athletes saved it. If New Japan doesn't have the athletes, you don't think he's doing a long-term story, you know? So, yeah. New Japan should bring in another booker, maybe Liger. It's a possibility. And then here's the thing. I don't want to fucking player hate. It's just when you guys are like, he's the fucking greatest. I'm like, no, there's a lot of fucking loopholes. There's a lot of fucking mistakes. And then when you bring it up, you're like, you're just a fucking hater. Like, no, you can't fucking suck a guy's dick for being a great storyteller. And then when someone asks, what about this, and you're like, you fucking hater. It's like, okay. I enjoy everything he's done. I just don't think he's the genius you make him out to be. You know, like the mole. Have we fucking solved that? No? Oh, Jay White, he's always like Bullet Club because he was in a bar 27 years ago. Get the fuck out of here. Let's see. New Japan should bring in another booker, maybe Liger. I'm not a Gato fan. I don't hate Gato. It's just when you guys say he's the fucking greatest in long-term booking, I'm like, I think if he lost everybody, he would be exposed. It just, yeah. This message is held for review. No, it's not, YouTube. No, it's not. Show the message. He fucked Kenny over. Yeah, especially when they were live. So, Kevin Eric Snell. So, anyway, Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff are back in charge. And Aladdin and Men in Black and Godzilla in the theaters. It's the 90s again, Coco. Fuck yeah. And if we can get 90s NBA back, we got it. Pokemon's the fuck. Was Pokemon in the 90s? I'm going to say yes. I could be wrong. Grandpa Coco fucked shit up. Everything was the best in the 90s, except video games. I don't know. Video games were pretty goddamn good, but they were awesome in the 80s too. The 90s were pretty fucking sweet. There we go. Fucking making it happen. All right. Booms. Is there anything else you want to cover?
No, that's everything. I think we got all the comments too.
All right, awesome, man. Let me just check something. I got something on Facebook. Andy Paps says, sweet. Appreciate you being here, Andy Paps. Windows 10. Okay. This is something about streaming. And that's about it. Now listen, my passion, Booms, I'll let you promote stuff in a while. Operation Freak Show. I was so yet. Please buy the book. Please buy the book. Operation Freak Show. Love it. But my new passion is twitch.tv/KocoSports. I will not be streaming tonight because I'm going to hang out with my daughter, but I'll be streaming all weekend long. I love streaming, and I'd like you to be there. Good love with you. Good love with you. It's my new passion. All right? There'll be a lot of Fire Pro Wrestling, a lot of NHL, a lot of Madden. Just an all-around good time. And maybe, just maybe, Booms will be joining me in the future. All right. Andy Paps is going to screenshot it now. Booms. If Andy Paps is fucking following us on Twitch, you know we have to watch Slammiversary, right?
Yep.
Booms. All right. Booms. I'm watching NXT and MLW. You want to do a review tomorrow?
If I'm available.
Booms. I don't like that sassy attitude.
Oh, that's
But
because
all
I
right.
put on my sassy pants this morning.
All right. All right. You know what? Okay. Well, fine. I'll review it by myself. I'm not scared. There. I said I'm a little scared, to be honest.
Like how
You love us more, though.
yeah, like how you reviewed Fighter Fest without me.
Dude, I was off.
Oh,
It was on.
Coco didn't have nothing to say on that one.
It's true. It's true. But it's not very often I'm off work and an awesome event is on.
You get more fucking off days than anybody I've ever met.
And first, boom, that hurts. Second off, you might be right. But third off, I want more. There's 3 things in life I'm greedy about. I want the bits on Twitch. I'm not really sure what they do, but I want them. I want days off. And I don't forget what the third one is. A memory. I want more memory. There you go. Booms. Andy Pap says we love him more. We do love you. We love you, Internet Infantry. Much love. All right, Booms, plug a bunch of stuff. Why Boom Boom's plugging this stuff? You guys go to twitch.tv/KocoSports and follow. Get in any chats. Any chats you get in, the show goes longer. If Boom Boom's done and there's not that many chats, we're going to have to wrap it up. We're going to have to go watch NXT. We're going to have to watch MLW. Booms, I love you. Plug some stuff like Operation Freak Show. Do you see how Bear Friend set it up in the corner?
Mm-hmm.
Bear Friend's too good for me. Go ahead.
That and Twitch TV/KocoSports. You can also check us out at KocoSports.com. It's your home for combat sports, where the world goes to kick ass. Most importantly, where it's okay to be a passionate fan. Be sure to like, subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Give us a big thumbs up if you don't mind. Hit that like button and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, so when we go live, we can answer your questions. So check us out, KocoSports.com.
Boom, boom. You seemed a little sass. You seemed a little off your game. Is everything going okay at home?
Again, wearing my sassy pants, so I'm fine.
All right. Do you need a hug? You want to hug it out?
Yeah, give me a free internet hug.
All right, here you go. Here it comes. Come in close. Come in close. If you need a hug, Grandpa Coco's here for you. Why does it sound like I'm about to be hunted down by Operation Freak Show? Bring it in. Bring it in, Grandpa. There we go. It feels so good. It feels so good. All right. And Kevin Eric still says, I don't understand bits on Twitch either. I don't understand it, but I need them. Twitch.tv/KocoSports. Jerry is working hard on KocoSports. RevTech's working hard. Chanting Hug It Out by Kevin Eric Steele. Hug it out. I was at the Orlando show where it was Sami Zayn in a mask, El Generico, and Daniel Bryan. And they hugged it out. Brian Daniels said, Jesus Christ, WWE. I know those guys more by your name than their real names. That breaks my heart. Anyway, I think I hear Queen Tycho coming in. Booms, I love you. We got to do this more often. Dude, I soundproof the ceiling. It's amazing. The Queen is here. So with that, I am over. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Hey. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.